would not lend you a pencil. They shushed you all the time. I don't know how I ended up being a librarian when those were my first examples. They were always mean old ladies.
I actually didn't want to be a librarian for a long time and like fought against it for a while. I was like, no, I'm not gonna be a librarian. I'm gonna be a teacher. And then I tried being a teacher and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be a librarian.
I've actually wanted to be a librarian since forever. Pretty much since, which ties into my earliest memories of being at the library, just looking around saying, well, I was under that notion of, oh, I will get to read all the books.
I fell into it. I never planned to be a librarian, ever. I loved libraries. I was always in the library as a child, but that was not the job that I expected to do.
I didn't spend a lot of time, hours on end, going to libraries, you know, getting story times, nothing like that. Not that I was underprivileged or anything like that. We just didn't do libraries that way.
I was absolutely that weird kid that would walk down there with my like red wagon and just check out a bunch of books.
I was a very bookish child, and I would love checking out books. I think I checked out all of like the Babysitter's Club and Saddle Club.
One of my favorite parts about working in the library when I was a page back in high school was I was so proud of myself that I could do the alphabet both backwards and forwards. So I would challenge myself when filing the fiction books, because they're all just by author, that I would go opposite, you know, Z to A rather than A to Z.
We had an assignment in high school to find, one of the people I had to research was D.W. Griffith. And so we had to, you know, watch things that he'd made. And so I watched them and I found them and I played a clip of Birth of a Nation in class, and my teacher was like, where did you find this classic? And I'm like, at the library, obviously.
My daughter, unfortunately, has been the recipient of lots and lots of libraries. So she refers to our local branch library as her library.
We had those little scholastic lists where you could choose books that you wanted, and yeah, I got a ton of books that way.
I don't want to say I purchased a wing at the public library in Rancho Cucamonga, but they could probably name it after me in library finds. So.